in Utah when I was a boy, everybody knew what a downwinder was. We were the anti-nuclear capital of the world. I was an autistic kid. My father was a drafted United States Marine, an incredible man. I come from an incredible family. My uncle stood on Omaha Beach on D-Day. I grew up on a huge ranch out by the lake. He was a beautiful, incredible person. He was at Pendleton, combat ready, and they were human guinea pig. They were marched into the trenches in Nevada. They're called atomic veterans. He nearly died at the blast. Between 1951 and 1968, we had 300 open-air tests. Well, as different scientists started to write about this, Wallace Stegner was at the University of Utah at the time. I got to know him. Edward Abbey was hanging around there. I got to know him. I got to know all these environmentalists, and I was an environmentalist, and it was a passionate, intense subject matter there.
All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. Twingate, 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. Twingate, 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. They'll be calling you a radical. May God have mercy on all of your souls.
Nuclear power was evolving. We were promised, oh, this can't happen.
Well, good morning. You know, it takes a few to change the world. A few radicals. That's all it ever takes. That's all we need. Because 99.99% of these air-sucking, earth-crawling waste of human flesh they've turned themselves into when they refuse to use their own conscience, just go along and think that they were born just to consume and suck air. And that's the joy of life, when that is not life at all. Without making a difference, they have no clue what life even is. How can you even understand the experience without the experience? They can't. It's obvious. You know, it's the nuclear cartel is so out of control right now. I finally got a call back, or not a call, I finally got an email. Oh, they won't talk to me personally. Finally got an email from the governor's office yesterday. And Energy Solutions, you don't think my activism works? Oh, have I been in their face. Energy Solutions knew we were coming. They knew we were ready with an army. They knew we had the law on our side. We had popular opinion on our side. We had all we had to do is just lay it out and show. And we had the media because we are the media. We have YouTube cameras. They know that. So they pulled the permit for the 700 just temporarily. This is the slick game they play. So Herbert's office is he knows. By law, there has to be a 45-day open comment, and they have to set up areas where the public can come, and not some little freaking bodunk freaking gym in Twilly. No, because this is a major international issue, and that's what I think, especially as Utahns and California, and that's the ignorance. How the fuck is San Onofre a California issue? It's such the jet stream moves. It's like Japan. I remember in the early days when I'd say, "Hello, it's safer to live in Tokyo than New York City," which it still is. Hello, the jet stream like Indian Point. Indian Point blows out on the ocean. The wind's blowing out. Who does it affect? The Queen, Scotland, Ireland. The jet stream blows over them. These are international issues. These are not local issues. And this is the goats here. Oh, yeah, and I just leave it there in California. Let's see. When the wind blows, just like when we had the dust storms here, the molded grapes of laugh. Stick out your tongue You're tasting California. You're tasting Japan. You're not here. I mean, that's the ignorance. This place is not that big. This globe is not that big. It really is not that big. Jump on an airplane, everybody says, oh, Europe's so far away. Shit, get on an airplane, go from New York City to Europe. So it's a shorter flight than go to California. It's not that big. And so the jet stream moves around quickly. You know, I'm the one that reported on day 2 or 3 that they were already detecting Fukushima in Sacramento within 12 hours. That's right, 12 hours in Sacramento. Of course, that's all been smashed down and covered up. They've had plenty of time. It's like it's being reported now, the fainting, regurgitating goats. They want to talk about Megan now. Yeah, I mean, what were they? The media, oh, it's in vogue now. It's in vogue. We're going to talk about homosexuality. Hey, we're going to protest whatever's in vogue. Fucking air suckers. There's another one. Fucking morons. Walk around now, they're fucking smoking hookah pipes. What's in those pipes? Think about that. You walk around, ooh, I smoke vapors. What? What does it matter with these people? Anything that's in vogue. Anything that's in vogue, they'll shove it right up your ass, and these fucking goats will go for it. Lock, stock, barrel. Hook, line, sinker. There has never been a posture and groomed populace of sheep. Not even close. There's no individuality. There's no soul. There's no connection. And if you don't believe me, you think about Apple. Shitty, horrible products. Terrible products. People drive around with a bite out of an apple. Now you think about it, just the logo, the bite out of the apple. We all know what that means. I mean, the ultimate sin, the first sin. Please, who doesn't know that story? It doesn't matter if you're Christian, Muslim, French. It's just, it's a metaphor. It's an iconic metaphor. Hello. It's unbelievable to me, the sheep mentality that exists. It's never been so dramatic. It's never been so grotesque. And everybody's gone along with it because they've fallen for this thing. We want to be like Tom Brady. We want to be like A-Rod. We want to be one of these. Why would you want to be one of these creep overcompensation scumbags? Everybody thinks they're getting it. And as soon as they're letting, and I can prove it. That it's simple. Look at Major League Sports. Look at college athletics. It's pure slavery, college athletics. It's pure slavery. Yet you have an entire populace that's trying to get in. You're not going to get in. They are, for the most part, African Americans. What is the population in the NFL African American? 80, 90%? These are the great-great-grandsons of antebellum slave South. I mean, such a taboo. Yet, as soon as they let them in the club, they won't speak out. They won't speak out. The second. Once they're in, they're in. And I can prove it. Tom Brady, that cheating rat that he is, that creep. Now, let's talk about this creep that he is. He's a creep, big-time creep. Bill Belichick creep. They've been cheating the whole time. 2000, Spygate. Most NFL teams script their first 15, 20 plays. Coaches have them scripted. It's against the freaking law to even view their secret practices leading up. They go on there with secret cameras. And they beat the Rams out of a freaking Super Bowl. It's the only reason they won. They know what they're going to do. They know the game plan. That's fucking hardcore blatant cheat. Now you just think about the NFL themselves. Do you know they're a nonprofit? Now you think about that. This fucking blonde-haired fucking rat who ought to be fucking have his fucking he ought to be fucking held up for treason. That runs the NFL. You know how much money he made last year? And it's a nonprofit. They hold the public fucking hostage to build their stadiums. They brand, we need to get us an NFL team here. Let's build a stadium to the taxpayer. Billionaires making taxpayer. So you got NBA's no different. Major League Baseball, no different. So you sit in this, now this has all been evolution in the last 20, 30 years, this usury-based economy. And I cannot believe that people cannot see this and cannot understand this. This free market fairy tales, this globalist regime that was put in place by Reagan and fucking the Bush crime family in inception, and has gone along, and the hardcore, grotesque hijacking of the Democratic Party. The Democratic Party, the party, the progressives of the working class. Bill Clinton The second strongest Republican in history, bar none. The guy who handed the entire freaking world over to the freaking Wall Street, gutted fucking any regulations, free market, naffed on fucking steroid. One guy is completely past him. That's right. The black guy who's not black, Whitey. That's his new name, Whitey. He's a house name. That's exactly what he is. This is the biggest betrayal in the United States history, bar none, is Barack Obama. The biggest. And if you don't believe me, I want you to look at his inauguration. Take a picture of the mall. And I don't know if any of you have ever been to the mall in D.C. and stood at the Capitol and looked down. Oh boy, did we storm that place last year. Videos to prove it. Really, man, threw the fences over, went crazy. We went berserk. Look at those photographs. Listen to his lies, his speeches. I think he's the greatest liar in human history. Now, I named him Barry Antoinette, let them eat yellow cake. Very good reason. Now, he has just recently, it's been announced that his library is going to be in Chicago. Well, isn't that where it should be? I think it should be right at the University of Chicago. Now, why the University of Chicago? Isn't that where nuclear was invented? This guy's 100% lock, stock, barrel regime is nuclear. When he was here in Utah, it was confirmed maybe by some people inside Governor Herbert's office. There's a few people that I talked to that they get it. There's very few here that get it. When he came here and did his dog and pony show out here at Hill Air Force Base about solar, because he's a liar. He's a bold-faced liar. Now, at least the GOP and the Bush crime family, those fucking grotesque mass murdering evil rats, they'll tell you they're freaking want to fucking kill the world and rape the world and fucking slaughter and mass murder everybody and fucking everything, and they're fucking far-right fucking the Fourth Reich. They'll tell you that right to your face. There's plenty of people in fucking the United States that are so grotesque, sickening, even because they're abused children. The far right in this country are all abused. Every fucking one of them grew up in an abusive fucking childhood with their everyone. Every fucking one of them. I can go off fucking Glenn Beck, hardcore fucking heroin addict in the fucking gutter. Fucking. By the way, he's so whacked on pills right now. They said I was talking to some people that know his daughter. Said he's so fucking gone on pills right now. He fucking doesn't even know up and down. Same with W. They said that fucker's fucking wasted 24/7 again. Back on the cocaine, back on the drugs like they always were. You know, why wouldn't you be a cocaine addict? Your daddy, he used to bring it in here in fucking droves. Maybe you say, oh, that's crazy. So, I did a set of paintings. I've been painting again for the first time since I got cancer. I have not been able to paint. Afraid of the fumes. Now, I want people to realize I'm 55 years old. My body's been through fucking hell and back. I've always been so physical and so strong. But what I went through the last few years has been beyond hell. RCM squared in my jaw. Hail Mary. There's no other options. I was dead. They killed me and fucking brought me back to life so many times. My body is fucking went through hell. I'm trying to recover. Of course it's taking its fucking toll on me. But I did some paintings. They're really grand things, but it's Barry Antoinette, his memoirs. I've already got them written. It's a done deal. And you can argue with me all you want. And by the way, I voted for the rat because what's the fucking choice on the other side? The mass murder and slaughter baby bombers. The creepiest, mentally insane, mentally ill, psycho-fucking-path lunatics. Which that's what America's turned into. This fucking country is so fucking pathetically ignorant. These people are fucking plain fucking stupid. And they're arrogant about it. Like my line on my site. America, drunk on ignorance and proud of it. They are so fucking proud because they don't know how to live. They don't even know what life is. But they overcompensate with their fucking dogma and their fucking thing. And the left's just as fucking pathetic and bad. They think they're elitist. They really do. Anybody who still thinks that Barack Obama's a Democrat or progressive has got their head so far up their fucking ass they're dumber than dirt. He's the greatest Republican in history. Bar none. He makes Hoover look like a liberal. For real. It's so dogma. Let's talk about the reality of what he's done. Okay, let's start. Let's start with the Obama memoirs. The whitest guy, Whitey. Let's start with Whitey. Now, I don't know why Mrs. Robinson, you do know that's what her, Michelle, Robinson. Cuckoo, cuckoo, Mrs. Robinson. You know, by the way, they wrote that song for Mrs. Roosevelt. Didn't sound good enough, so they used Jackie, which Jackie was a man. Barack Obama's no man. Barack Obama's the fucking biggest pussy, sissy weasel that ever walked. He's a disgrace to the African American race. He's a disgrace to any male in the world. He is an absolute disgrace. Oh, I'm an athlete. No, he's not. I'd like to play that fucker. And I'm only 5'8". I'd play that fucker with one hand tied behind my back basketball any fucking day. You see him throw the first coach out in his mom jeans. If that's a fucking athlete, I'm an astronaut. I don't know why she doesn't beat the fuck out of him, Michelle. I mean, think about her path. Her mom and dad, handicapped father. You know, grew up in Chicago, hardcore fucking lifestyle. You know, I don't know why her brother, you know, the Princeton basketball coach, you know, I don't know why he doesn't beat the fuck out of him. Like, and if you don't think that can happen to a president, remember George Bush's black eye? I know fucking fell. Oh, he fell, choked on a pretzel. No, he didn't. That was over all over Enron. You know that was all over Enron. Well, Bush's wife, his mother-in-law, had a bunch, and they were all in on it. They were all in on it. Kenneth Lay, they were all in it. His buddy. They were all tipped. They made fucking fortunes on that fucking stock. They shorted it, got out, bought puts on it, just like the fucking 9/11 terrorists bought puts on the airline. I was a derivative trader at the time. They all were in on it. They didn't let her in on it. She took a fucking bath on it. Took a lot of money. One of her fucking group, one of Laura's family, fucking at the Cropper Ranch, cracked that fucker, knocked him cold. One-punched him. A big old fucking black eye. Fuck, I'd like to shake that guy's hand. It's kind of like when that drunk alcoholic, yes, drunk alcoholic Dick Cheney, psychopath, abused fucking rat, remember when he fucking shot the fucking attorney in the face, and they went and hit at the ranch and he was drunk. Kid, it's kind of like that fucking weasel Dick Carl Rove down there fucking going pig hunting when he's the pig. They're fucking rats. It's disgusting. And we as Americans are so fucking idiot. We're going to go fucking Bush, Clinton again? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Are we that insane? Really? And then you line up 20 fucking lunatics in the Republican Party that are going to try to... Why? Why are they all lining up? I'll tell you why. Because with the campaign the way it is, Clinton opened the fucking door and showed the playbook on how to become filthy, stinking rich by running for office. People don't run for office for integrity like they used to. They never did it for money. They didn't make a whole lot of money. They do it to get filthy, It is the best, easiest model in the world now to run for office, to make huge money. And they're sick with their fucking greed, Carly. She's got all the money, and they're so... I mean, look at these people. They're hideous. They're type A, overcompensation, hideous. I've spent a lot of time in D.C. Look at them. They're horrible. Oh, my God, because they know they were born ugly. They never had a decent fucking love fucking... They're trying to overcompensation for their fucking hideous. They're fucking hideous. They run. I mean, they're top A hideous. They're grotesque. I mean, it's always been that way. Pravodigan. You ever wake up one morning and realize those fucking creeps in high school that ran for high school fucking student body are running the country? So fucking true. They're creeps. So Mary Antoinette just grotesquely betrays. Clinton shows the playbook. Hillary Clinton, Secretary of State of the United States, signs on the transparency. I'll be the most transparent president when he's the most untransparent. He kills freaking whistleblowers. He's anti-woman. He's anti-everything. He's everything that the Republican right stands for. Remember, Hitler fucking called himself the Christian. He was doing this in the name of the God, and it's based on race. Now think about this. This is a black man. There's not black about him. His father planted a seed in his mama. He never knew that fucking guy. He never grew up with the African American plight. He doesn't have antebellum slave fucking roots. He has no slavery background like the NFL players with their hair extensions by execute Chinese prisoners running down the field. They're unconscious in the club. That's what they did to him. This guy's so fucked up and so fucking confused in his head. They know he was an abused child. The fucking Indonesia father abused the fuck out of him. Hard fucking core. Yeah, he's a heartless fucking human being. Look at him. He has no relationship with his own sister. None. When his grandmother died, who raised him, didn't fucking, not bad. Just, it was like, another fucking, the sun come up today. Not a tear, not a thing. He's a heartless fucking person. I feel sorry for his children. he sits around watches fucking Sports Center because he's trying to overcompensate. I want to be one of like these athletes. Look at these celebrity fucking African American. I want to be one of them. I invite JC to the White House. I want to be in the club. I'm gonna fucking invite fucking Sanjay Gupta. That fucking rat. These guys, when they found him, it was like the Holy Grail. I mean, they're like, oh my God, he's tall, number one, which we know that's 90%. I mean, this is how gone American populace is. This is how posh and groomed. This is how fucking ignorant they are. Tall candidate always wins. And you say, well, Bush won. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Bush never did win. Bush didn't win. Bush didn't win. That's been proven over and over. Bush did not win. Gore was taller than him. He didn't win. They always win. So you got a tall guy. He looks like he's black. We can pull this off. Sleeping in his fucking car. Change his name. Change Barry's name to Brock. Sound a little stronger. Shipping. He has a high IQ. He's a sociopath. He's a sicko. He comes from, we love it, the profile. Abused childhood. Every single one of them. Carl Rove, hardcore pro. Sean Hadley at least admits it. Yeah, my dad used to beat the shit out of me with a fucking switch. These people that cannot control because they can't tap into, they won't go see a therapist because they won't tap into their subconscious, and their subconscious is ruling them. Subconscious rules everybody. They can't handle it. These people hate the fucking world. This guy has deep-rooted hate in his fucking heart. Just like Bill fucking Walmart Clinton. You think about it. Bill Clinton, that hardcore abused fucker, didn't even know who his fucking dad was. I don't think he still fucking knows. That hardcore fucker. Think about his past. Think about it. I mean, we know as men, men who like to have sex with the big girls, as we call it, we all know, us guys. We all fucking know. It's a fucking defect from fucking child abuse. We know that. We know that. This guy would actually make the highway patrol go out and scout women. Now, Jennifer Flowers, remember what he used to call her tits? My girls. I mean, this is a sexual predator, a sick motherfucker who called himself the next John Kennedy. He used to call himself John Kennedy. And by the way, the murder of John Kennedy Jr., there would have never been a Barack Obama if they wouldn't have murdered John Kennedy Jr. And now they put fucking, the daughter, the last seed left at Fukushima on the 50th anniversary of his funeral. You think about that. This is the sociopath, sick motherfuckers that they are. He's a sociopath. Who would have ever believed it? I mean, you got to get up awful fucking early in the morning to fucking con me. I was on Wall Street. I've been around. You got to get up awful early. He fooled me. We thought, well, we're not voting for Hurley. We're not voting for the establishment candidate. Here's this guy. Let's do him speak. He's black. He's got to know the fucking path, doesn't he? Fucking whiter-eyed Kansas. Here we go, Dorothy. I've named him the fucking wizard. So here's Elizabeth Warren from Oklahoma, that freaking girl who grew up in the freaking great path. Just a house mama, kind of like Madeline Rice's path. Went back to school, went her degree. You can't buy her. You'll never buy her. Good luck trying to buy that woman. That's who needs to run. She knows, calling out this freaking Republican. The fuck are these idiots doing? So, she's calling him out for the Republican rat that he is. The skull and bones. He's skull and bones to the 10th. They seek these guys out. Where do you think they found fucking William Jefferson? Do you think that's his given name? No, the mail changed her name. You think his mother named him William Jefferson? No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They find these guys. They're abused. They knew. They knew we have to get rid of the fucking Democratic Party. Why do you think they replaced Truman with Wallace? It's all done behind doors. Masons? No, the fucking Skull and Crossbones kicked the fuck out of the Masons. At least the Masons had some what was their motto? Moderation and justice. And let's get real. The United States was founded on a Mason war. So was the French Revolution. Those are Masonic fucking wars of justice. They didn't believe in royals. George Washington Mason? Hamilton? Port? We don't believe in globalists. They were anti-globalist. The country was founded on, they knew that. That's the Democratic Party. The Square Deal from the New Deal to the, they had to hide, so that Skull and Bones went to work. They found Bill Walmart Clinton. Perot used to call it out to a T. Look at those two twins. If this guy's a fucking Democrat, that's like if this guy's head of, has any conception about the working class, you're full of shit. I remember the day he signed that. I knew it was over right then. I knew it. I was an economist. I was on Wall Street. I went through the number one fucking school business in the United States. By the way, I'm going to burn my PhD, and I'm really going to do it. I'm going to burn my fucking letter. I have the last letter of recommendation from the legendary finance professor Clyde Kula, who they fucking murdered him. Stair cycle. Right here, he lived in Bountiful. Stair cycle birds BSE into the environment. I like Becky. She fought. Me and her go toe to toe. She defended them. Oh no, you're full of shit, Kevin. Then she gets it. Boom, dead. Wow. These people fucking won't even defend themselves. They're sick. The African American communities drank the Kool. It's their fathers and their grandfathers would cry. Their grandmothers. They don't get it. They don't fucking get it. Because they say, oh, you keep practicing, and you'll get in. You'll be in the NFL. You'll be like Tom Cheater, fucking overcompensation Rat Brady, him and his wife who tear down entire neighborhoods to build house after house after house after house. These are some of the creepiest human beings who ever fucking set foot on the face of the earth. Bill Belichick is a fucking one of the greatest creeps who ever walked the face. The cheating, fat fucking scum, overcompensation, abused children. These are hardcore abused children. So, here you go. Here's Barack Obama. Mary Antoinette, I named him. Let them eat yellow cake, and that is fucking he's propped up by the nuclear Axelrod. They fight because Skull and Crossbones is the nuclear industry. They are rooted in Cal Berkeley, rooted at MIT, rooted at Harvard. That's who they are. Period. Lock, stock, barrel. His trip here was secretly with the Mormon Church, who's big data. We know that's for a fact. Is big data. 100% lock, stock, barrel to promote nuclear. They want, are they eugenicists? Oh, absolutely. And if you don't believe they're eugenicists, that's the only thing that rat Glenn Beck ever got right when he outed John Holdren. John Holdren, head of the science and technology team for the Obama administration. Look it up. Look the guy up. This was placed long before Fukushima happened. People say, oh, Fukushima happened on purpose. Let's talk about that. Fukushima on purpose? Yeah, by building a nuclear reactor on a freaking... But we all knew it was going to happen. I gave hundreds of lectures. Where's it going to happen, Kevin? Diablo Canyon, Santa Fe, or Japan. Nuclear reactors built on earthquake zones? They're psychopaths. Freaking, they're sick. John Holdren, an abused child, sicko. And he's a eugenicist like he is. Why doesn't he kill himself? He's got kids. I thought he was anti-kid. Because it's not about eugenicists. They're not about population control. They're about elitism. American Cornel West said it to a T. To a T. By the way, I wish Cornell would run. He said it to a T. Barack Obama is nothing more than fucking a charismatic version of American exception. He saw through him because he knows the American path. He knew right off the get. He called it out to a T. But who knew he was the greatest GOP Republican in history? The greatest betrayer in history. He makes Benedict Arnold look like a church fucking mouse. Clinton, the great evil betrayer that he was, the Bush crime family, the evil, and we just keep going down this spiral. You seen the fucking debt lately? Gutted the working class. There is no middle class. There is, and the false provider, keep the interest rate at 0% because we have to have fucking disposable income. Let these people refinance their houses into oblivion. Let them build their own personal Ponzi scheme. Keep borrowing the money. Keep borrowing, and then thus they enslave themselves. Thus they put themselves in their own FEMA camp. And then let's feed the far radical right this all fucking fairy tale lunatic shit. Let's pay Alex Jones. Let's pay fucking Michael Savage to call it fucking New World Order. Let's steal the energy and tell them to go buy a gun because we'll make money off the guns. We'll make money off the bullets. Tell them to buy silver bars and gold and steal all the energy because they, in their souls, they know it's wrong, but just co-opt the energy. They gaslighted the fuck out of everybody. Get a gun, get some fucking bullets, good when they know that will do nothing. And the far radical right will go in fucking Lulu fucking bill. And it worked beautifully. Operation Foxconn was born. The news. We had the leaner, smaller military going, oh, we need the military industrial. We got to pay the Dragon Slayer. Create these boogeymans. Create this Bin Laden boogeyman. Create these Islamic boogeymans that don't even exist. We dump and dump and dump weapons. Let's see. We boycott the 1980 Olympics for what? For what? We boycott the 1980 Olympics, Carter, for what? The Russians invaded Afghanistan. We're fighting on the side of bin Laden's. We created bin Laden. We dump fucking billions of dollars of weapons on, and then we wonder what the fuck, and then we fucking murder the most famous man who's going to out all this, Pat Tillman, blow his fucking head off. Right, ordered right from the White House. We know this, and no American populace doesn't give a fuck. It's like, okay, those cheating ass fucking East Germans, those cheating ass fucking Russians in the fucking 70s. You can't even tell they're athletes if they're man or woman. We want fucking tests done. We want testosterone fucking tests. Oh, fuck, they're not even really women. They're fucking men. Who won the decathlon in 1976? Who won the decathlon in 1976? The greatest athlete in the world? Who won it? You can't tell if he's a man or a woman? Oh, Bruce Jenner? Fuck, America's sick. The great evil, evil empire. And it's sick with drunken on ignorance. They think they're going to get in the club. You're not getting in the fucking club. You're not even getting close to the club. Not even fucking close. You know, it's in vogue. Sexuality in vogue. We're going to penny paint to the 10th power, everything. But, ooh, we're going to talk, grown fucking heterosexual men. Oh, hi, I mean, these are grown, fuck, heterosexual. It has nothing to do with your sexuality. Nothing. Warhol would fucking kick your ass, and he was a gay man. Go to back to Stonewall in 71. Oh, you think they were soft? They were gay, man. They'd beat the fuck out of you. Go down there. I used to tell people all the time in your rhetoric, you know, these rednecks that use the N-word all over here, that use the faggot word all over here. You know, I live in Utah. Fuck, white fucking boy. I hear it constantly. I says, go there. Go there and start talking that shit. So long you last. Get the fuck, be your teeth fucking knocked out. But the athlete in the club. So he's elected. Look at the pictures on the mall. Wait, by the way, you stand there looking out over there. It's so grand. It is so beautiful. Washington, D.C. is one beautiful city. Incredible city. It is spectacular. The airport's grand. The subway's grand. Yeah, granted, it's late all the time, but it is beautiful. You know, you walk up. It is so spectacular. I fucking love that place. The view across there. It's beautiful. Big, it's green, it's open, you know, and of course then you get out outside and all of it is Lockheed Martin. It's the military industrial complex gone mad. Gone fucking mad. Pay the rent, gone mad. And we're just, you know, free market fairy tales, fucking slaughter the economy, fucking homeless population so out of control, but they're all killing us. That's what they want. Here, flood the market with Oxycontin and fucking pills. When we fucking in the 70s, they fucking says, oh, everybody's ODing on fucking drugs. Ban the drugs they're ODing on. Make them illegal. Which they did. What was it, Quaaludes? They made them illegal. Oxycontin, just feed them. Let these fuckers steal their craft, take their craft from them, take their fucking Paul Revere fucking silversmith, take their fucking furniture builders fucking with their fucking hands, fucking Sam Adams, steal their fucking craft, open the gates, let people fucking exploit. We never had a fucking fence. Blame the Mexican. When it's not the Mexican, they're exploited. What? It's against the law to pay a guy cash. Hairspray fucking thing, and they fucking gut their own economy, yet you go for it. Have this fucking slave make my bed, clean my fucking toilet thing, and I'm going to call myself a Christian. There's 200 million fucking people that are so anti-Jesus that the Christians, for they are the opposite. Love them, for they know not what they do. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. That's people killing him. These people fucking are killed. They're abused, sickening fucking children. So Obama becomes president. The bank bailout's already in place. Already done by the Bush crime family. Paulson, the head of Goldman Sachs. I was on fucking Wall Street in the 90s. I fucking worked for a hedge fund, a major hedge fund, a good responsible one. They used to hedge portfolios for fucking real nonprofits like the Lung Association before places like the NFL hijacked the whole nonprofit thesis and violated the tax code, backdoored it. Apple, all these corporations not paying any taxes, getting fucking into the windows. GM goes, America goes. GM went broke, moved to China, and then went to the Fed window and got a handout. Gutted its own people, fired all its employees, and still goes to the Fed window. Obama needs the head of GM and the head of General Electric, his fucking czars. Remember Elizabeth Warren was going to be the fucking, she was taking on the credit cards. Remember his grandstand? Oh, he backed out and he said, oh, he got threatened. Then why would you run for president? Bullshit. He was never any of this. He was always Whitey. He was always Whitey, beyond Whitey. He was Hoover's son. By the way, he really is fucking related to Dick Cheney. Look it up. That was exposed by Ancestry.com. He really is. He is related to Dick Cheney. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Look it up. So they posture and groom this fucking skull and crossbones rat. He fucking comes out of nowhere. Oh, black man. Wow, he's going to change the world. He set African American issues. He set labor issues. He set freaking the repressed issues back more than Hoover. Wow. So he becomes president. The bank ballot's already in process. First chapter. Status quo. Status quo. Bank bailout, fucking hand over fucking the entire thing to these fucking thieving bank rats, and none of them go to jail. Let them loot the fucking, just let them open the Fed window and just pour fucking cash into these fuckers. Give their wives billions of dollars, tell them to go shopping. Just fucking loot the country. Yeah. He was greener than grass. Everybody put him up on this pedestal. He was all this intelligent, dynamic. First time I heard him speak about the economy, I realized how fucking ignorant he was. He's not fucking intelligent. He's not. He's not the fucking high IQ that everybody thinks. He's got a sociopathic smart, and he's got a charismatic way of speaking as he's postured and groomed at Harvard Law. But economically, he's a moron. He's one of the dumbest presidents ever. And that's saying a lot when it comes to the economy. This guy, they fucking played him like Bush, dumber than a fucking dog now. Fucking Axelrod and these guys fucking played this guy. He's not intelligent. He's not. He has no experience, grew up without a father. Fucking, you could tell he's a lost pup. You know, he goes with the fade. You know, JC can mold him. That, you know, let's have a fucking party. Should have put I want to be an athlete when I couldn't fucking. You signed throughout the first pitch. Like I said, if that's an athlete, I'm a fucking astronaut. Then comes, let's just shove this Obamacare down fucking again. Which didn't Hillary try that in '94? Hillary, that rat, because what? She's propped up by that. What? Obama and co-op the energy and make them get all crazy and rat on the far right when it was really nothing but a dead hardcore giveaway to the insurance companies to force everybody to fucking hand over. It was a GOP Republican far right agenda, and that there was then just feed the far right to create the gaslighting. So he gives away the fucking treasury to the insurance companies. Fucking Obamacare is a fucking disaster. It was designed to be a disaster. It's a giant giveaway. Status quo. Bush had started that. Fucking Clinton had started that. New World Order? Oh, hell no. Neo-feudalism, Old World Order. Let's see, Bill Walmart Clinton, Rhodes Scholar. Do you know anything about Carl Rhodes? Do you know anything about Rhodes? Rhodesia, pedophile, the hardcore pedophile, had his own country. The De Beers Diamond guy? Yeah, Rhodes Scholar in economics. Huh, boy, they posh and green him. Hamilton would spit in his face. Boom, pull the plug, over. All you craftsmen, all you hard workers, you're done. Go find some pills and die. That's what they've all done, by the way. Gutted the fucking country. Status quo. Then BP happens. Chapter 3, British Petroleum. He had the technology and the ability to bomb it, fucking shut the day. The Navy wanted in. The Navy wanted in bomb it. He let it go on because he had a price to pay, a gift to British Petroleum. British Petroleum goes into the fucking Gulf, seals off public lands. Now think about this. British Petroleum sealed off with fences and private security public beaches on the request of Barack Obama. Barack Obama let it go on. He let it go on for weeks and weeks and a night. Then he approved the chemical spraying. Eugenics, fucking rights, eugenics. John Holdren's advising him. Spray this fucking shit that will fucking sterilize them fuckers forever. That will kill. By the way, let's remember in the Gulf, let's see, the African American, what percentage of the population do they make up? The new slave owner, the new plantation owner, Barack Obama. The abused becomes Barack Obama, the new slave owner. Let's watch Space Center. Let's have Steve Ballmer, the Clippers. Go, Doc Rivers, go. Athletes making. This is so irony. Now you think about this. Some fucker set up as a joke for Tom Brady, who makes 8, 10, 15, 20 million a year, and his whore gold digging wife, who just gut neighborhoods, build more house, some of the creepiest people that ever walked. He gets a fine for it, so these guys are smart ass set up a fucking fund. Donate to help pay him. Do you know there's actually people donating to it? Last I heard, they'd raised like 20 fucking grand. This is how sick the American populace. This is how sick they are. This is how sick the whole populace. Oh, Barack Obama is black. No, he's not. Barack Obama is a champion of the work class. He's the opposite. He's the opposite. He's the greatest betrayer in history. He passed Bill Walmart Clinton, which I didn't think was possible. Remember Bill Walmart Clinton ran as the next John Kennedy? John Kennedy would spit in that sickening rat's fucking face. Now, John Kennedy has sexual improprieties? Oh, my God. Are you kidding? Let's see. Marilyn Monroe compared to Monica Lewinsky? A Bugatti to a 72 Pinto. Of course these people are sexually motivated. That's what drives them to become fucking... That's why these fucking overcompensation type fucking A's run for office. It's all Freudian. You know... Fuck, how many affairs did fucking... And think about Hillary. Oh, my God, with what's his name they whacked. She was having an affair with fucking Bill Clinton's fucking childhood friend. Vince Foster, boom, dead. I mean, think about that. And then I've talked to Chelsea right here. The campaign. She's an evil little rat. Oh, she's a creepy evil. Oh, look at this creep she's married to. Oh, right out of the Rothschilds. Fat, creepy, freaking Rothschilds rat she married. Goes to work for Saks, no finance background. It's system. So he annihilates the golf, just slaughters it. When he could have fucking sealed the shit right over there. The greatest, now you think about this, it will be a Democrat. People voted as a Democrat. The worst president to the environment in the history of this country, bar none, will be Barack Obama. That's just the fact. So BP, slaughter. Then the Holy Grail happens. He gets his Holy Grail. He's fucking having so much fun with this one. Eugenics fucking on Balco. Fukushima happens. He calls fucking Harry Reid's bitch, Gregory Jacko, into the Situation Room. By the way, I like her hair. I did like Gregory Jacko. By the way, Gregory Jacko, the urban planner from Harvard, you can't even go anywhere in this country and, even outside. These are fucking, the military fucking hardware just flies over all day, every day. That's a stealth right there, by the way. They got a stealth flying over fucking top right now. Mayday, 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 every fucking day. They parade their military hardware. Fucking, sound familiar? Stalin? Barry Stalin? So here we go. Fukushima. Holdren's out touring with the urban planner, who I know very well. I know the urban planner very well. He'll tell you straight up, Kevin, you're the one that fucking really got me going on fucking Fukushima. A lot of people tell you that. I was the only guy reporting it in the accurate way in the early days. Hello. With the ex-prime minister of Japan. They're on anti-nuclear tour. You heard one fucking peep from them in 2 years? Oh, they were told to shut the fuck up, just like Pussy Riot. Pussy Riot, we'll let you out of prison. Here's the deal. You go back to fucking prison, we'll kill you deader than fuck. We'll fucking Michael Hastings you. We'll Aaron Swartz you. We'll fucking kill you dead. We'll pack fucking kill. You don't think we got the... We put an 85-year-old nun in fucking prison. Who was raised right hand in hand with Martin Luther King. Madeline Rice's daughter. Oh, you don't think we'll whack you? Either you stand down, we'll make you rich, or you got the other choice. Al bitch Gore. Burr's fucking bloodlines. Oh, fuck, here, you go co-op the energy. Say you're green while you raped 2 fucking girls in San Francisco. He raped 2, attempted to rape 2. Tipper left his ass. He's a creepy, these are sociopaths. So, what is it? He gives his speech. That's when I named him, Barry Antoinette. Let them eat yellow cake. He raised the limit on the kids 8,000 times. Gina McCarthy, MIT rat, MIT Labs, MIT Media Lab. That's where Ernst Swartz was murdered. MIT Media Lab. When Abe come over here, he secretly sneaks over to MIT Media Lab. He goes. Let's talk about Abe's visit real quick. He comes here. He's at what? Private institution, Harvard, skull and crossbones. Media fucking lab, the cover-up, fucking kill Aaron Swartz, the people who run the cover-up of Fukushima, then to fucking to Stanford. Stanford kills Utes. All private institutions, all skull and crossbones, all skull and bones to the 10th fucking power. Remember Hines? Remember Senator Hines was breaking ranks? Oh, his plane just crashed. Remember Wellstone? Oh, his plane. Well, think about fucking Senator Hines' wife. Oh, she's connected to the family who fucking the CIA murdered the fucking president fucking in South America? Several presidents? When they fucking murdered the elected president of fucking Iran? Teresa Heinz? She's from that family? So they murder him. And who's she married to now? The guy who threw his Purple Heart in the Potomac? Oh, they even got to that guy? John Kerry? They even got to that guy? That's him and Putin are meeting right now as we speak. And somebody says, who's kissing whose ring? Oh, their servants are kissing both their ring. They're on the same. It's not New World Order. It's neo-feudalism. It's gone on for centuries. Jesus fought against it. Alexander Hamilton fought against it. Franklin Roosevelt fought against it. They all fought against fucking no royals. That was the Atlantic Conference. That was UN. No royals, remember? Oh, they're still standing. Oxford, Bill, Rhodes Scholar, fucking Clinton. Barry, fucking Harvard Skull and Crossbones. Find him sleeping in his fucking car, fucking so whacked on cocaine, he don't even know where the fuck he's at. They find him at Occidental fucking College. He's having an identity crisis. Yeah, because he's an abused fucking child. He's actually running into real African Americans who know the plight in Los Angeles, who went through the fucking fight, who are hardcore, who were fucking, the sons of the Black Panthers. He's like, whoa, these people aren't like me. I don't know, I'm whitey. So they say, oh my God, we got a gift from the gods. They bring him. Barry, you on the Harvard basketball team? Why would you say such a thing? Tall, skinny white guy at Harvard Law, whitest place on fucking earth. And I think it's so grotesque. The arranged marriage of Hillary Clinton, too, Bill Clinton, Hillary traces right back to the House. Look at her blue. Hillary, Republican, Rodham Clinton. They fucking stole the Democratic Party. They pulled the guts out of the fucking labor movement. They fucking pulled the guts out of fucking both Roosevelts. Remember Teddy when he was shot right in the fucking heart? Shot point blank in the heart. He had his 50-page speech in his pocket, and his glasses stopped the bullet, went into him. He's a taxidermist, remember? Kept gabbing his mouth. He knew that he'd have internal bleeding. No internal bleeding. So he just kept giving his speech. He said why he's doing his speech. Comes with the territory. When they tried to kill FDR, the fucker missed, just barely missed, and killed the guy next door, standing next to him. Comes with the territory. Oh, they killed John Kennedy. They killed his fucking son. They killed Martin Luther King. They killed Bobby, the great socialist. He was going to win. The greatest fucking event that fucking pivoted this country happened on fucking the same day Warhol was fucking shot. The same day Andy was shot. 1968. June of 68. Bobby Kennedy was going to win easily. This country would be so different and so much better. The royals knew this, the royal system. So Marie Antoinette raises the limit 8,000 times. They crash RadNet. Now, RadNet is the government dishes that are all over, including on this universe. We put that in place for more government contractors to rob. That's all the 9/11 was. 9/11, the Patriot Act, is carte blanche for government contractors, Lockheed Martin, Halliburton, to fucking loot the United States. They're like, fuck, these Wall Streeters can't just fucking loot it. They can't get all. We have to get a piece of this. And they've looted it. It's been looted. Done. By the way, it's 19 trillion, that's on balance sheet. You know what's off balance sheet? There's plenty of fucking studies out there that show that, and Milton Friedman and these guys should be hung. Alan Greenspan should be hung, the great, all these people that report, I defer to the Ryan Plan, which is nothing but Ayn Rand, fucking a science fiction writer, the great atheist, as they call themselves fucking religion, the Antichrist is the Republican Party. I defer to the Ryan Plan. What do you think the Ryan Plan is? Ayn Rand, the atheist, the fucking science fiction writer, the sicko mentally ill who, again, up is down, black is white, who's on fucking welfare government assistance. Mike Lee gets $600,000 in government while he's running. How is that possible? And none of the media will report this. I'm going to scrap my head off. He's getting a $600,000 bailout on his house by J.P. Morgan through the fucking the bank bailout. And he's the guy who cut the food stamps. He's the guy who kicked me off Medicaid. This is the guy. You're a bunch of welfare victims. When he got $600,000, and they only talk about it. Now John Huntsman Jr. jumped in with him. Him and Romney fighting with each other because it's rats like cheese. Two rats fighting over the same cheese because they got all the money. So he raises the limit. They crash RadNet, which was built up after 9/11 because these terrorists are going to do a dirty bomb. Well, they did a fucking dirty bomb. Hello, we have earthquakes in fucking... Oh, that can only happen once every 200 years. Then why did it happen fucking 5 years later in Phuket? 9-point earthquakes and tsunamis happen fucking historically, thousands, even in California. And then, when we get the one in Diablo Canyon, we get the one in San Onofre, I don't want to fucking hear it. Because I've tried, I've screamed my head, I think it's going to happen. It's going to fucking happen. And we will evacuate the area. And they'll fucking tell you, just squat and fucking get down. But there's too many freelancers out there with Geiger counters, and these Geiger counters are going to be showing up in Los Angeles going fucking berserk. And people are going to go fuck, and you're going to see the greatest catastrophe in fucking American history, which we already have. So Japan didn't get any of the radiation from Fukushima. We got it all. Wind was blowing out for 6 days. I think it's an irony that Anderson Vanderbilt was over there at the time. This is how ignorant and stupid that fucker is. Look at all the plastic surgery he's on and the bondage he's into and the CIA. Look it up. Look it up. Oh, he's the fucking grandson of, let the public be damned. That's the creepy-ass Vanderbilts, the fucking Labor Party and the People fucking Party, and the Democrats hate those people. That's the... Oh, the CIA whacked his fucking father. Who was his dad? He what? Jumped out of a fucking window? They whacked his brother? What? Gloria Vanderbilt, the fucking whore that she is, had sex with 9 million fucking anybody for profit? That's his mom? Hello, wolf fucking... wolf fucking CIA blitzer. They captured the fucking media, 100%. This is all factual fucking knowledge. It's fucking plain as just like the over north telling you the fucking Bush crime family's bringing in drugs. Fucking that's what it was all about, fucking flooding the fucking United States with cocaine. Everybody says, oh, you're crazy. It's taught in 7th grade history books now. Yeah, we're going to reelect another one of them? You ever remember Silverado Trust? That's the fucking Bush's plan to save the biggest player of them all. Remember, it was John McCain and fucking Keating fucking 5'8", whatever. John McCain was headed to prison. John McCain was headed to prison. Then we get fucking lunatics like Sarah fucking cocaine fucking Palin. Sarah Palin fucking is a hardcore cocaine addict. Look up the unwritten fucking book. The children are honoring their fucking husband's children, having an affair with the best friend. Ask Glenn Weiss. Ask Glenn Weiss, the NBA player. You know, they used to have the Great Alaskan Shootout up there. She was the reporter. She liked to have sex with black guys. She would find him on her. Ask Glenn Weiss. Ask him. Ask him. You're fucking right, darling. This is how fucking stupid fucking America is. They can shove anything down their fucking throat. Bush against Clinton again. So he raises the fucking limits. Raises the limits. By thousands of times, we're already the highest world. And I cannot overstate this. The budget debate is going on. The economy's crashing. They fucking shut the debate right as Fukushima happened. I'm leading up to the 100th anniversary of the Shirtwaist Fire. The great fucking labor movement was born when those girls were locked in. Now they're all locked in Bangladesh. But Fukushima happened 2 weeks earlier. I go crazy on Fukushima. I'm at NYU going fucking crazy every fucking day in Washington Square. I got the fucking group. We're planning our big fucking social fucking uprising fucking movement there to correlate with the 100th anniversary Shirtwaist Fire. It was going to happen March 25th, 2011. But Fukushima happened. And I went crazy because I knew it trumped all. So there they are. It happens. Raise the fucking limits. So the debate's going on the budget. I mean, the price of 1/10 of one bomb, $10 million, they wanted a sacrificial line just to show you fucking rats. It came down to killing Bert, and that's my line. That's before these politicians stole it. Look it up. Look it up. They want to kill Bert and Ernie. Pull the plug on PBS. Or cut $10 million out of the food inspection. Well, we have the lowest food inspection as it was. Bill Clinton did that. Bill Clinton gutted all that. Free market fairy tale. Ayn Rand did that. Ayn Rand's bitch. Ayn Rand's baby. Ayn Rand's bastard child. Who's Ayn Rand's bastard child? Alan Greenspan. Kind of like Warhol was the bastard child of the Shams. I'm Banco. So they pulled $10 million out of the food inspection. There is no food inspection. So the Northern Fishing Alliance in Japan, at least they have a social conscience. And so I want to say this about the so-called being reported, the guy who's staying over there with the animals. He and I used to communicate back and forth in the early days hundreds of times via emails. I used to get emails from all over. Everybody was connected to Japan. And they threw down the hammer on the United States State Secret Act and turned it into full-blown out fascism there. I used to get hundreds, literally hundreds a day. I mean, I was talking to the head of the Fukushima 50's mom. I'm the one who reported he was going to die. Oh, that was just coincidence. They're all fucking dead. The thousands are dead. So They cut $10 million out of food inspection. So the Northern Fish Alliance is, well, you know, we have a contract with getting our fish into the Manhattan restaurants. The United States refuses to protect themselves, so they're the ones that says, no, we don't feel good about this. Some people with a conscience. We have none. Fuck these fuckers in the United States, even these hair-spraying churchgoers, fucking fake fucking hippie crip motherfuckers, they would feed you pure fucking arsenic on a fucking plate if they thought they could make 5 cents in everybody. NFL players running down the field with fucking hair extensions from Chinese prisoners on their fucking Apple phone, fucking nets. They're gonna put pillows in the nets next. Steve fucking rat Chinese jobs. Unreal. By the way, his past very similar to Barry Antoinette's, Barack Obama's. The honor student over here fucks the mama, fucking has the baby, abandons fucking them. He's put up for adoption. You know, playing in Hewlett Packard's fucking garage, fucking getting exposed. The guy who first hired him's from right here. Right here. The Atari guy. Then he ended up at Stanford, the kill zone. He said when he hired Steve Jobs, he had to make him work at night when he's 18 because he was that big of a fucking prick. One of the greatest pricks that ever walked the fucking earth, Steve Chinese Jobs. And not my words. Ask anybody who ever dealt with him and communicated with him. By the way, he sold the same clothes every day, the turtleneck and the Levi. Oh, that's his brand. Because he knew he had a disposition to cancer. That's how smart he was. He knew it, playing with those fucking parts inside that garage all the time. His subconscious was telling them he wouldn't shower ever. He went fucking months without it because he was afraid of the fucking water. He was vegan as fuck. He drank. He was a juicer. He did everything fucking right. And if you think anybody can survive fucking pancreatic cancer for 6 years, everybody says, oh, he should have had the surgery. Eisen's a fucking lying rat. I was reading Eisen's book when I got cancer, which I knew better. I knew better than have the surgery because I grew up with a family of surgeons. The fucking neurosurgeon, my uncle, the fucking heart surgeon, the famous thing. Oh, I knew. He lived 6 years with pancreatic. Nobody does that. Nobody fucking does that. It's so fucking rare and unheard of. He knew. He was a fucking prick. Hardcore. You think about it. You think they got to Barack Obama? He called Steve Jobs to the White House. Now think about who he made his job czar. GM? General Electric? University of Chicago? So raise the limits. Let them eat yellow cake. And just keep going with this nuclear cartel thesis. Just pretend it did kill the Pacific Ocean. Inside the Situation Room, the Navy's in there, the Marines are in there, Gregory Jacko's in there, John Holdren's in there. They're fucking having it out. The Navy wants in, just like they wanted in a BP. They want in. They send the ships in. The Navy's already sent the ships in. To lab rat the fucking USS Reagan. They lab ratted them just like they did my father. And it's a long historic thing that Cal Berkeley runs a show, and they love to lab rat military personnel. Cal Berkeley, John Holdren, lab rats. They did it to 40,000 Marines in the Baptist. My father, one of them. Human guinea pig lab, and they'll admit it to you. Yeah, we just wanted to see fucking how much they could take. That's what they did with the Reagan. They sent the Reagan and lab rat them. John Holdren said it. He said it. Lab rat them. Lab rat them. Lab rat the $800,000, and then we'll just keep studying them, you know. And nobody sees this. I show up to the fucking biggest event that should have been. I'm the only protester down there. I have the only fucking permit. Wow, 800,000 military. She opens up to GE. Such a major event in this fucking country. Nobody sees. They don't give a fuck. So they're in the lab. They're like, haha, we got our dream. Eugenics on fucking Balco. Yay. Oh, they're fucking jacking off in their soup. They're so fucking happy they can't fucking stand it. They're fucking, oh, this is going to do it. We're going to slaughter our own people. You don't think the drought and this big bubble is Fukushima that has pushed up over there, the blob they call it, it's killed the Pacific Ocean? Now think about this. And the American population, the panty painter motherfuckers, the Ford banana, all the fucking academia, the college professors, the marine biologists, all these, they should all be hung. Every one of them should be hung. I'll put up a video today talking about Barry Antoinette's legacy. Kill the earth. The environmental fucking killer. The killers. Bush, Clinton, Obama, the killers. And we're gonna go fucking Clinton Bush again. America's sick. Sick, the great evil empire.
All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical.